I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that?
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Miami Dolphins and our home team. Where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. Quick rally to catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throwing now, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Hampton. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out Third and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak at Herbert. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. They really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
It's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. That's caught, Devon Achane. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
19 Wyatt. Come on. Drag him 60. Mike.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Just a field goal separates these two. More from this one right after this. second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And that is how you get a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. It's a designed run for Willis. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That run right there, that kind of feels like the missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up. And you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
70, 60, go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Colorado. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's a design boot. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and just 2 to go. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. 3rd and just 2 to go.
5-9.
Running it with Hampton. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
5-9, 5-9. Set. Delta, hut. Let's go, let's go. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Black 80, black. Baylor tight.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Go, go. Hey, Ray. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. They snap it to Herbert. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Lewis on the design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down run from Achane. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Herbert now. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Desperados grow their lead just before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Desperados make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Rivers. Making some progress here. And a great run back past the offense, just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Come on.
They'll start the drive with a chance. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready, go.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Headed out right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
19 tight, 19, yes.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. 4th down, pass coming. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
That's good. Mexico City, 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
They connect down the sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
380. Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Hey, Ray. Step.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Power squib kick is taken in. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break.
19, Charger, 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
One final shot before the half. That's completed right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. On the return, here comes Rivers. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, ready?
Second half begins with a run by Achan. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. To really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down carry for Achan. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tuli Pulotu in for the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back now, pressure coming. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Thrown on 1st down, Willis. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Go, let's go now. Go.
And the shotgun will give it to Achan. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48. Offense in a hurry up here.
Eagles.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. It's his running back. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He's going to push one deep down there. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Desperados take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
We've got a screen to the running back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing now, Herbert. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Desperados push their lead further to start the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
Hey, go Lion.
The offense will line up for a 2-point
Baylor
conversion.
Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
On the return, here comes Rivers. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. It's on the in route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To throw, here's Willis. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield right. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
19 right. Ready.
Willis now. Looking slant route, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Running with H-Man here out of the gun. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. And stick with H-Man. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Dolphins ball. Their season down potentially to its final quarter. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
7 Pirates. Here we go. Titans. 679 drop.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cap. Hey, OP. Holding from right. Baylor tight. Go.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. With 16 yards on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
380. Hey, Rick. 380. Route.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hey. Set. Hey, Ray. Kappa.
Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. That means first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set.
Hampton now up the middle. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackle made back at the 44-yard
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, Kappa.
Air it out on 3rd. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Dolphins have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on.
Here's Willis to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, but physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. 18, right in.
Throwing is Willis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Willis now, 3rd down. He put everything he had into this one. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. And it brings up 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
19 watch. Not be lying.
Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Desperation time here. On the move, hit it right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Desperados get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Herbert on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Herbert. He's going to try another deep one here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready.
Throwing on first down. Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Goes to the hurry up here.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Dolphins.
And send the receiver left. Looking from the gun. It's Willis. Buys time, rolling right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play! Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Gun snap now to Willis. Completed over the middle. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry the line.
60.
A gain of 15. First down, Miami.
Check, bounce, go.
Willis. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Throwing it again here. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry the line.
19 strikes, 19 strikes.
Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Here's Hampton, open the drive. He dodged the tackle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to Hampton. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set. 80. Delta's up. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. He will have the first down there. And they can start to celebrate now. That's going to lock up this victory for them.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Set. What is it?
Down inside to give to Hampton. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play
Brings up 2nd.
is at least he didn't go backwards.
Set. Set.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. Got to hurry this to the line.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down, give to Hampton. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. Flushed out of the pocket. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Desperados are your winners as we say adios from Mexico City.